What's up, YouTube? DarkWorldMOFO here. Good news, guys. I just got back from Garden City, Michigan Pandemonium Regionals, and I finished 9th place overall. I'm kind of sour and sweet about it. I got 9th place, which is really nice. I did very well, but I would have liked to get the top 8. But yeah, I'm gonna do a regional report, go over my matches, tell you guys how they went. I got some funny stories and some interesting stories as well. So yeah, I get there, everything's cool. I buy some Player's Choice sleeves just to test them out. And this is a new build of Dark Worlds that I have. This is the first time I'm testing it out. I will have the deck profile on my channel right after this. But yeah, so put on Player's Choice and I'm testing it against my friend's Hero Beat, and it's doing really well. It's drawing ridiculously fast and spamming just like I had hoped it would do. So round 1, I go against big ass Gear Town Barbaros Malefic deck, and I was like, fuck, dude. Half their monsters are bigger than mine, and I was kind of scared. And so game 1 he got me, game 2 I got him, and then game 3 Magic Cylinder won me the game. I decided at the last minute to tech in Magic Cylinder in my sideboard, and it worked because my other matches it helped a lot too. So yeah, I teched that in, and it won me game 3. Actually, he misplayed though. I Magic Cylindered against his Ancient Gear Gadgetron, which I completely forgot about his effect that I couldn't. But it was kind of fair because earlier he was attacking with Malefic Stardust and Ancient Gear when he was only allowed to attack with Malefic Stardust, and I forgot about that too. So it was kind of even out. And then it was turns anyway, and then he already had lower life points than mine, so the Magic Cylinder was just something extra. So yeah, that first match was like 45 minutes long, and I was like, wow, this already sucks. It's already going to be 45 minutes long. And then round 2, I went against Dragoonides. It was a weird build. It went ridiculously fast. Turn 1, he went first. I only won like 2 dice rolls the entire day. He went first, right, and he opens up Photon Strike Bouncer first turn. I'm like, this will hurt the meta. Doesn't hurt me. And so I just Dark World Dealings and blew up Grapha and then took control of the game there. Round 3, Rabbit. I was worried about this. I'm like, alright, I'm 2-0, dude. I could keep winning. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm playing Rabbit. This might be tough. But this guy, he played way too conservatively. And since my deck explodes the shit, moves so fucking fast, I just took complete control of the field. And he couldn't come back to it. Fuck, I think one of my sleeves are split. But yeah, alright, so I beat him 2-0, and I was really happy. I'm like, alright, good shit, I'm 3-0. Next, I go against this older guy I've seen at Columbus Regionals. He was playing Dragons. I got him game 1, he got me game 2. And then game 3, I just completely OTK'd him. I dragged down. I had the nuts, man. I had the complete nuts. He went first, and he summoned Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. And then I went, and then I just summoned Gelinduo in set 1. And Gelinduo put in work all day, man. Let me tell you, I got my own. I returned mine back to Fox's, but I got my own. It's damaged to shit, but I got it for only $6. You can see up in the corner, there's like a huge bend right here. But I got it for $6. I mean, I really could have... No. Actually, technically, I got it for 2 common Red Eyes Darkness Metal. And I was like... And somebody told me they go for around $3, so I gave him 2 for a Gelinduo. I was like, fuck yeah, because that card is amazing. Gelinduo fucking rocks, dude. That card is fucking amazing. Michael Balan, man, you were so smart for using that card. But yeah, it just helped me stall. And then, well, I mean, yeah, it helped me stall all day. But then, game 3, I just opened up with 2 Graphs, a Gelinduo, and a Beige. And I just destroyed him in 1 turn. And I knew he didn't have Gores because I had dragged down it. Next round was Rabbit. Again, this kid, he was really cool. He had glasses. I feel like I've seen him before. He's a real good player. It was an awesome match. He beat me game 1. I was like, wow, I'm thinking I'm going to lose this match. This guy's a really good player. Game 2, I get it. And then game 3, it's in a grudge match. I have Gelinduo in defense mode and goes in match set. And he can't do anything. And it goes into time. It goes into turns. And then he's under deck Devastation Virus. And so I know what he's playing. And I was like, yes, I just took it from there. I was so fucking happy. Round 6, I am at table 1. I was at the top tables all day. Only the first 2 rounds I was in like 30s and 40s just because it was still early on. But then round 3 and 4 and 5 I was on table 7. No, sorry. 4, 3, and 1. So going into round 6, I'm at table 1 and I'm playing this guy and I'm like, he looks really fucking familiar. And I found out it was Sean Montague or something like that. I don't know. He he was the 2010 Nationals winner. He's topped the last 3 YCSs he's gone to. So I was kind of nervous to play this guy. He was playing rabbits, and he got me game 1. I destroyed him game 2. I fucking trashed the shit out of him. And then game 3, we're playing, right? And he summons a Cabazols. This is like turn 3. Summons Cabazols, and then he goes Monster Reborn Guaiba. And he's like, and then he's like, is the Monster Reborn alright? And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, and then it hits the field. He's like, is everything good? And I'm like, let me think. And then I look at my set. I have like a Dark Smog. I mean, not a Dark Smog. A Gozen Match. No, not a Gozen Match. It's like a Dead Deactivation Virus, a Torrential, and a Starlight. And I was like, let me think. And then I flip over the Starlight. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, Torrential, when Guaiba hits the field. He's like, you said okay. And I was like, no, I didn't, dude. I honestly did not say that's okay. And then for like 5 minutes, he calls a judge over, and he's trying to say that I said that's fine. And I honestly never said that. So like, he tried to rule shark the shit out of me. And then after that, he summoned a tour guide, and then he went into Zen mains, and I'm like, okay, dude, you got the game from here. I can't get over your Zen mains. I drew horrible. And then at the end of the day, on our way home, my girlfriend Julia, she told me that when I was playing him, the Nationals champion, that game 1, there was a kid in blue. This is what she said. There was a kid in blue pants standing behind me, and then when she looked over at me, she looked up and saw that kid staring directly at my hand. And mouthing words to Sean when I was playing. And when I found that out, I was pissed. I was like, are you fucking serious? This Nationals champion who tops YCSs is trying to fucking cheat so he doesn't lose? Like, I just found that to be really a bunch of bullshit, in my opinion, and it made me really mad. So fuck that guy. I don't care if he's a good player. He's not a good player if he has to cheat to win. I beat him game 2. I don't care, dude. I drew bad game 1 and 3. So don't act like I was a hard match, dude. You just got lucky because I drew like shit. So fuck that. I didn't like that shit. Fuck that kid. He's way too cocky. He thinks he's way too good. So I'm 5-1. I lose to him going into the 7th round. I'm like, all right, I can still win one in the top for sure, and then if I win the next, I'll top 8. So I was really happy. But I played another rabbit, and he 2-0'd me. He played very well. He opened up game 1 with the nuts. And then game 2, I open with the nuts. I have a Morphing Jar set, 2 Grappas, and a beige in hand. And he goes End Phase Macros Cosmos, and he has and he summons a Guaiba. And so I'm forced to skill drain. I'm like, fuck. Even if that Morphing Jar went through, my entire hand would be banished. And then he continued to get the game from there. He MST'd my skill drain, and I mean, it sucked. It did. So at this point, I'm 5-2 going into round 8. I'm like, wow, I really need to win this. But I mean, I was still at the 7th table. After I lost to Sean, I was at the 7th table during round 7, and I was like, wow, I really got to win this last one to top. And if I won it, my tiebreakers were amazing. The 2 people I lost to were undefeated, and the other guy I lost to was X1-1. So I mean, they both did incredibly well, and so I was in a good position to win this last one and possibly top 8. But sadly, I got 9th. It sucked. Fox, shout out to Fox. He was the head judge. He was reading off the top 8. And he goes 1 through 7, and then he skips 8. And then he's like, 9th place, Marshall McAllister. And I'm like, oh, damn, dude, it fucking sucked. It was funny as hell to hear my name and shit, but it kind of sucked. I didn't top 8. I would have liked that, Matt. But then last round I went Dragons, played against Dragons. Game 1, I get him. I just completely control him. He doesn't open anything. Game 2 is a grudge match. Game 1 took around about 13 minutes. It was really back and forth. He had the light pulse or red as well, but I ended up getting over it. And Duel 2. Let me tell you, man. I had a Malefic Stardust, and I had the nuts in my hand, but I could only attack with Malefic Stardust. And then he had the Light Pulse Star Wall, so I went summon 2 Graffas and a beige. And then I'm like, fuck, I forgot that only Malefic Stardust can attack, right? And I'm like, wait, I just picked up this card today. Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. So I overlay for 2 Graffas and a Malefic Stardust. Detach the Grappa to use his effect even though there weren't any Exceeds on the field. But I had the beige, bounce back the beige. Use Gates effect, which was on field because he couldn't get over my Graffas because I had deck dev earlier. I mean, not deck dev, I mind crushed his Lila earlier. And this card put in work. 4,500 damage. I attacked over his Red Eyes with this. 1 Grappa with Light Pulsar, the other Grappa with his Red Eyes that he got back. And then and then next turn he had no cards in hand, and he top deck and he reached it over, and I was like, man, that was an amazing game. It was fucking awesome. I cannot believe I summoned this. This card, this card is fucking amazing. I love this card. It was just hilarious when I summoned it. Like, my friend Darion was there. He was like, did you just summon Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon? That card is broken, man. Let me tell you. I can go into this card because my deck spams. But that shit was amazing. So that was it. Fuck. I was kind of upset I didn't get top 8. But I got 9th place. I'm really happy. I went X2. Won the first 5 in a row. So I was 5-0. Confident as shit. This deck is playing amazing. Shout out to Plants Online Duels again. He was helping me make this deck perfect, and it worked. It worked incredibly well. I'll be doing the deck profile right now. Sorry it's going to be on this shitty camera, but that's all I have right now, and I don't feel like doing it on my other camera because it takes forever to upload. But thanks everybody. 9th place, Garden City Regionals. I'm very happy. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my team. Shout out to Jimmy. He topped. He got 10th place with Evils. So shout out to him. He got his invite. And I'll see you guys at Nats. DarkWorldMOFO out.